Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Ron Callis here with One Firefly. And I'm going to give you a little insight today on why we created UI University. So as many of you know, I've been in the industry for many years now. Started in the industry back in 2000, and here we are 17 years later. I actually got hired into the industry by Lutron, and then I shifted over to Crestron Electronics before I finally started my own business, Firefly Design Group, back in 2007. And I've been a curriculum developer and trainer for CEDIA since 2010. I've worked with thousands of integrators. And so I have the benefit of getting the input and the feedback from our industry from many, many data points. You know, you guys, many of you are my customers, you're my friends, and you guys have tendencies to ask for certain services or certain capabilities, and I now can see when things become popular and or in demand. And one of those requests that we have received for many years now, and we finally have a solution, is around when you install your technologies for your end user, whether they be commercial or residential. And the request to One Firefly was, well, do you have training manuals or tools that we can give our end user to help them understand the technology, or that they can share with their family members or their staff members? And so we've been developing this solution called UI University. We sent out a survey a few weeks ago, and I'm going to share some interesting data here. 80% of you said that you train your customers at turnover with your sales staff, owners, or project managers, and that less than 10% of you have any type of training manual that you in fact then give your customers. And I think it was less than 3% had any sort of video training products. So the light bulb went off, and we said, well, there's a need here. Let's design a solution. And that's where the concept of UIU was born. Now, in that same survey, we also asked you after the installation, so this could be days, weeks, or months afterwards, if your customer has a need for additional training support, what do you do? And your feedback to me was that 25% have their sales staff re-engage, 38% have their project managers re-engage that customer in order to train them, whether in person or over the phone, and 39%, so that's the majority, said the owner or the office manager or whoever randomly answers the phone is the person that's then going to field that customer's request. And so my question to you is, well, how efficient is that? You've already sold the system, the installation is complete, and your customer or members of their family or members of the staff clearly need help. Well, it is not terribly efficient, cost efficient, and time efficient to be using your very valuable resources to be answering every one of these requests. Now, I acknowledge some of these requests are going to be worth fielding for sure, but certainly not each and every one of them. And so the solution is UI University. And UI University is a library, a video library product where we have captured anywhere from 20 plus videos per brand. They're located on your website. You can share the link to the page. You can share the individual links to each video stream. Now, your customer can share all of that knowledge with all of the other members of the family or members of the office, or whoever is appropriate that might need to want to operate said system, whether that's a Savant system, an IC real-time camera system, an Alarm.com system, a Crestron system. Now you have the ability to share that information. Additionally, we can be 100% thorough. So whereas the person on the phone may have only answered one question, or your salesperson in the field when they did that handover may have only gone through some of the capabilities, now with UI University we can be 100% thorough. Now all members of the family and staff can be trained, all while having your company's brand reinforced in front of them for every second they're watching that content. And that's pretty cool. So the awesome side effect of putting all this awesome content on your website is that your referrals and your prospects that are checking you out on your website also get educated. So now you have the benefit of being positioned into that thought leader status where some of those folks will reciprocate by becoming your customer and being a loyal customer at that. So in our next video, I'm going to post it in a few days. I'm going to give you a much more thorough, in-depth breakdown of a CE Pro 100 integration firm. They're a great customer of ours, and I'm going to break down some of the challenges they were having, both talking to their customer base and getting that follow-through with future sales, as well as prospects and bringing in folks that weren't aware of their business. I'm going to give it to you in a case study format. I'm going to tell you what the problem was and how we solved it. These are going to be ideas that you guys can implement in your own business with your staff or with your marketing firm, however you choose to solve that. And I think that's going to be a great resource for you. So tell me what you think about this update on why we created UI University. Leave a comment on the blog, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks so much, guys.